Well, good day, smart traders. I trust each and every one of you are ready for another profitable day within the market. Let's kick things off by having a look at today's economic calendar.
Today's economic calendar is absolutely jam-packed full of events. However, the majority of it is absolutely just considered as noise. Events to look out for today is the Canadian GDP that is coming out at 3:30 South African Standard Time. The US Consumer Confidence Report that is also being released at 5 o'clock South African Standard Time will also create an immense amount of volatility within all of our Forex pairs as well as some of our indices and commodities. Later tonight, we also have the New Zealand unemployment rate that will be released, and this is at 11:45 South African Standard Time.
Let's move on by having a look at what's making headlines within the financial markets today.
In currency news, the dollar rose yesterday, a day before the Federal Reserve was due to begin a 2-day policy meeting, while the euro was boosted by unexpectedly high inflation data before the European Central Bank meets on Thursday. The US Central Bank is widely expected to hike interest rates by an additional 25 basis points this week, as investors will be watching for any new indications on how many more rate increases are likely to happen. Now let's move over and see what's making headlines on Wall Street. Indices finished the regular session lower as market participants braced for a key US Federal Reserve interest rate decision and a slew of corporate earnings results throughout this week. In today's session, market participants will be monitoring fresh CB consumer confidence data, as well as earnings results from companies including ExxonMobil Group and the McDonald's Corporation. Heading over to commodities. Oil prices extended losses as the threat of further interest rate increases and continued Russian crude flow cancelled out demand recovery expectations from China. Oil markets are facing downside pressure as the risk-off traders prevail ahead of the Fed's meeting, along with a strengthened US dollar. The demand outlook is still uncertain as Russia exports seem unaffected by the sanctions, despite China's reopening. Gold prices retreated, coming under pressure from a stronger dollar as caution kicked in ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting this week. Given that inflation is still well above the Fed's annual target, markets remain uncertain over where the US borrowing rate will peak. The Fed has also warned that stubborn inflation could result in rates remaining higher for longer. And finally, let's finish things off with cryptocurrencies. Ethereum started another downside correction below $1,600 a coin. Ethereum is currently trading above the 1,550 mark, but it might face resistance again once it gets to that $1,600 mark. It is currently busy with corrections from its gains and its high points at that 1,650 mark. However, personally, I don't believe that Ethereum is going to go down without a fight.
So that is it from us here at Smart Online Trader. Should you be interested in any additional services that we offer, kindly get in touch with us or simply click on one of the links in the description below. As always, may the force be with you. Cheers.